when it's off the truck and it's sitting next to other things, it looks big. It's big.
Yeah,
It's big. Now, just a couple things about it while it's sitting here. See, you can lower this about another foot down and adjust those steps to where that black thing goes almost to the ground. I didn't do that. I left it because I wanted to show you those steps, because those steps are in what's called the first position. First position is there. They also drop down another. But that's in the first position.
Is it wider?
So when it's on the truck, what position is it?
You'll have to drop it all the way down. Yeah. But again, it'll go down another foot, and those steps will close and go back in, so you can use it. Okay.
Is it wider than the other one?
Is it what?
Wider?
It's probably about the same. Yeah. So what I want you to see, this is the way it would be set up on the panel if you're going to use it, not on the truck. Off the truck, you already experienced that. I did plug it in. It's plugged in with a black cord. Once you see that, that's the overall settings.
Okay.
What I do with the old truck, every time I take it down, I put a saddle right under the, put a saddle so that you don't push it side to side.
Right.
You know, two jack stand in a plant. So I rest that front on the box and it's super steady.
And you know this. Way up in here.
When it's windy,
I can't.
There you go. All right. I'm not going to go through the construction of Lance. You've had them. I'm not telling you. I'm going to point out the obvious. Lance is one of the only ones that put an internal drip rail on here, so that when water blows in from raining, it wicks down here and runs out the side instead of in the bed. That Cirrus does not have that, so water runs right in the bed of the truck.
Look at the workmanship. It's really neat and quality.
Neat and clean. These are your bumpers. When we put this on your truck, sometimes we have to take these off, sometimes we have to turn them down, sometimes we put them somewhere else. I don't know till we put it on.
This is new, right? The old one didn't have the swing.
No, it had that.
It had it?
No.
Yeah. Yours may not. Yours might be square.
Square.
Mine is straight
Instead
like
of radius.
Like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I think they lowered the floor or something, right?
I think they did a little bit. All right, so that's the way it is
Very
here.
nice.
All right.
That's so pretty.
A couple things. You have one of these that will fit in here to crank this in if the battery's dead. On the other ones, they were in the back. It's in the front here. They've changed that, just so that you know. The jacks, like what you have now, work off of remote control.
Right.
Yeah.
You can run all four, one at a time, two at a time, three, whatever you want, side to side, front to back. If this does not work, and this is by the same company, Happy Jack, if you need to crank this by hand because the battery's dead, you pop the cap off, stick that in there. The little white lever that you see has to be dropped down and disengaged. Now you can crank it. If that's up, it won't crank.
It's like it brakes on, huh?
It's a solenoid that disengages the actual gear so that you can crank it. So when you want to crank it, it's got to go up. You push it up, now the motor works.
It's so small, but it's powerful, right?
Very powerful.
The big one, the old one was this big.
Not anymore. But you have two handles. And the reason they give you two is they really want you to be able to do two at a time so you don't...
One for you, one for me.
His and hers.
What do you mean? Something like for the drill? Or maybe bring it to the machine shop and say, make me one, you know?
I've had some cut this off
Yeah.
and put it in their drill. And that
And
works
for
good.
lunch, I lost a handle.
That works good. All right. Couple things outside. This is the back of your refrigerator. Air brought in, blows out the top.
Okay. Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's it circulates the air.
Yeah, it circulates the air because your refrigerator is a absorption refrigerator. It's not a whole house refrigerator. It doesn't heat that way. It uses, of course, ammonia liquid, and it heats it. So heat makes it cold.
See?
But it sucks air in here, goes up the coil, and blows the heat out of the tops.
In 20 years, nobody told me.
Well, now you know.
Now I know.
Now you know.
I said, what is that doing?
Storage compartment. Now they've gone to, I don't know if yours had, these are all magnet now.
Oh yeah,
Not the clips.
yeah, the one that they break to
All
after
the
a while.
time. Now it's all magnet.
The sun kills them.
It does. Destroys them. Got another one over here.
Oh, it's magnet now? Wow.
Yeah.
It used to be a clip.
When I did schoolings up to 3 or 4 years ago, I always told the customer, because they had the little clips.
Yeah.
I said, when you leave here and go inside, before you leave today,
Get the clips.
buy 4 clips, because you're going to break them in the first month. So
Yeah.
do it. All right, down under here, my friend.
Oh, that's where
Here's
all your
cleat
stuff
block.
is.
Your cleat block's up there where your turnbuckles go.
Okay.
Tied right into the main frame, so you're not going to pull these out. Very strong. 6-way power cord is up in the front. It can be mounted, so it can be mounted in the bed of your truck, or it can be mounted somewhere else, depending on where they're going to put the plug.
Same as the old one, right? They
Yeah.
didn't change it, so I
Yeah.
can plug in my.
Still 6-way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Down under here, this is where your plug is in the top. Used to be, it was mounted on the outside. You open the little door, and now it's underneath. City water hookup. City water hookup. Black tank flush.
That's new. I never had that. The old one didn't have that.
No.
No flash.
Use 2 different hoses.
Yeah.
The main hose for your drinking water, a different hose to flush the tank out.
Oh.
So after you've used it for the weekend, you want to make sure that black tank is clean. Hook up the other hose to it. Keep the black valve closed. Turn the water on. Let it run into the black tank. Pull the valve after about 2 minutes. Let it drain. Close it. Do that 2 or 3 times, and it's clean.
Okay.
Okay? But that's where you do it. Down underneath here is your hookup, just like you're used to.
Oh, okay.
Bayonet goes on.
Okay.
Run your sewer hose down. Down under here is a low point drain. Lets the water drain out for the fresh
It's all
water.
under.
Okay. Now, slide room. Let me talk to you. You have a slide room on the one you have now?
Yeah, just
Yes.
one side. One
Yeah.
side.
One slide.
One slide. The dinette.
Slide rooms seal from the rain, snow, and blow so it don't leak inside when they're all the way out or all the way in.
All the way up.
Got it?
Yeah.
Excuse me. If you put it halfway out, it's going to leak.
Oh, always
All the way out, all the way in.
no half out. Always full out.
Yeah. You can do it halfway out if it's a day like today. But if it's raining and snowing, all the way out and all the way in. It has a topper awning on it that keeps the rain off the top, but that doesn't stop the water from coming in the edges. When it's all the way in or all the way out, the gasket is forced up against here when it's in.
Okay.
There's another set of these gaskets inside. So when it pushes up against and seals it. If you just have it halfway out, it don't seal. When it's halfway out, I can pull this squeegee and look back and I can see water. I can see light inside. All the way out, all the way in. On bad rainy days. Sunny days, it doesn't matter as much. But they want the slide room to operate, not stop in the middle, run all the way out or all the way in.
Out or in.
All the way out, all the way in. All right, down in here's a couple things. Outside shower, you have one of these on your other one?
Just outside shower.
Yeah, outside shower.
Yeah, but
It's on top.
it's not set up like this.
Yeah, was it in a little compartment with a door?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
inside
It used to be out here with a
Yeah.
door. Now they put it in here. All right, body waste, liquid waste. Gray, black. Gray, black. Hookup for cable TV, hookup for satellite TV. Low point drains are here and they're listed. Water tank is fresh water, cold water, hot water drains. So if you want to drain the water from the fresh water tank, you just open the valve up and let it drain. If you want to drain the cold line and the hot line, you just open and take the cap on the drain. Okay?
Yep.
Battery kill switch for your 12-volt battery. Off, on. Positive red, negative, on, off switch. Pull on, push off. That's on, that's off. So when it's stored somewhere and you're not using it, push it in. When you're using it, driving down the road, pull it on. Okay? If it's sitting outside, the solar panel works with that button on or off. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's going to charge the
charging.
battery anyway.
So it's bypass the.
That's correct. generator. Cummins Onan 2500 LP. LP liquid petroleum, runs off of propane. So you know.
Yeah.
Sound like a lawnmower. Not quite as loud, but it sounds like a lawnmower. This takes the place of being plugged into 30 amp when you don't have the cord. So you can run the air conditioner, microwave, and everything in it off the generator, or run everything in it, including the air conditioner and generator, or microwave, off the plug. So if you're sitting somewhere and you say, you know, it's hot, I want to run the air conditioner, and you can't plug in, then you start the generator.
Just self-contained.
Yeah, self-contained. Self-contained. You can take this off. It says open and close. This little compartment will come off so you can check your oil. It also has a start-stop button behind this, so you can start it from out here or start it inside remotely. If you run this very long, make sure the cover's put back on. It runs cooler with the cover on than it does with the cover off. It's designed that way.
Wow.
We've had some people start them, leave the covers off, thinking it's making it cooler. It's not designed. It's designed for the air to be sucked in this one little spot. When you do that, it takes away from it and it overheats. Okay?
Is it really loud?
Sound like a lawnmower. We'll start it and you can see. Question so far? Too fast, too slow?
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
We good?
We're good.
All right. You do have an extra slide out the back, which is your sofa slide. The other one was the dinette kitchen slide. Down underneath, you do have a spot here for your sewer hose if you want to put it in there. It's self-contained and closed off. You won't smell anything when you put it in there. And then you have this real nice storage under here.
Wow.
Real nice storage.
Nice storage.
And whatever sits there, that will slide this way if you need it to. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
How much weight can this
I don't know if they
maybe
rated, but probably 250 pounds, I'm guessing.
Just for...
Watch your head.
Bicycle?
No, that's too small for bicycle. That's for stoves and
Chairs,
Yeah, chairs.
rugs,
That's true.
and extra
you know.
hoses
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yep.
that. Yeah. Now the way this works is this. This is closed first. This is closed second, and this is key lock. Okay? Do have a ladder on the back. When this closes up, this goes all the way up to here. There's an additional part of the ladder that locks in here, so you can climb up. Hang down about that far. You can go on the roof, be safe on the roof. Stay off the roof when it's raining, snowing, and blowing, because you'll fall off. It's very slick.
All right. Very
But
slick.
you can need to check it from time to time. So look on the right. It said the capacity of the ladder is 250 pounds.
You can
There's a-
hang bicycles
there's a
here,
camera.
right?
And yes, sir.
Because I was thinking if you put the bicycle here, you cannot take the slide out, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So you can rack. They have a rack here that you hang them
I
long
have
way.
the old rack. I used to
Fit right in the ladder.
Yeah,
It'll
the
work.
ladder, and it holds 250 pounds. So
Yeah, it'll be fine. That'll work
solid,
good.
you know.
Yep, very solid. Down on here, just for you, this is your automatic transfer relay switch. It's tied to your generator. So when you start the generator, you don't have to plug the cord into a socket in order to connect the system. This is done automatic internally. Years ago, you had to leave the plug, plug it into a receptacle that was connected to the generator to close the system so it would operate. You don't have to do that. All you do is start it and it runs. That takes care of it. Right there. Oh, there's also, with your remote control, you may have had this on the other one, in your bag there's a telephone looking cord that you plug in. If the battery is dead on the remote, then you plug it in here. You can plug that right into this.
No, we didn't have that.
That runs the jacks up and down, and the slide room's off the remote if the remote battery's dead. But you may need to do that if the battery's dead. How do I get my slide room?
Exactly.
Still gotta do it.
No, we didn't have that before.
Well, you have that on this one.
Now we have it.
Now you have
We have all the high tech and
You got all the high-tech stuff.
electronics and all that stuff.
Yes, you do. You know what this is? You've had that.
Oh, wow.
Another
look at
grab
that.
handle. You have a key for here. Same key operates this, and also you have your code. The code for this right now, it's international. It's 12345. And then once you get it home, you can put your birth date in it, or use your anniversary date, or whatever you want, and put it in, and that operates the deadbolt. Okay? Steps are steps. talk to you about that. The way these steps work is real simple. This drops down. These close up. These are very, very stiff. Now watch me. Like so. Okay. The whole thing will lift up. Let me get it done.
Oh, that's very complicated.
That locks in, and then the cleat goes in here, all the way through. And that's the way you drive with it.
Can you do it again?
No, one time. You're quick learners. If you forget what I tell you, there's the process.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
This is
To
the
raise
step.
and store steps, to lower steps. But to do it, to bring it out, I pull that out. This I lift. Brings this out.
Oh,
Like
there's
that.
a
In the
lever.
first spot, I grab the feeties, bring the feeties down. There it is. That's in the first
Oh.
stop. It will go down another one
Okay.
When it's on the truck.
when it's on the truck.
Well, you know, it's a little tight because it's new.
Yeah,
But
that's good.
The more you use it, it's gonna be easier.
Yeah.
Maybe spray some.
Maybe a little WD-40 or something not
yeah.
wet on it, no oil, but
Yeah.
something dry will work fine. Very nice steps. Very
That's
strong.
nice.
Aluminum.
Yeah.
Aluminum, right?
Aluminum,
Very strong.
Very strong.
And I like the legs. See, you can adjust the legs.
These
too, right?
feet go up and down. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Very nice.
Back of your furnace, there's nothing you do with this. That says hot. When you're running it, it's hot to keep the kids away. 2 stereo speakers.
Oh wow, stereo speakers.
That's the vent over top of your range hood in your kitchen. That's your window in the kitchen. That's your light that you activate inside with a 3-position switch. And the center's off. Up or down is amber. The other is bright white on one switch. All right. 2 30-pound propane tanks. 30s, not 20s. 30. The way these
Big
are,
ones.
yeah. The way these operate is, as you know, counterclockwise is on, clockwise is off. They've both been purged, both have been filled, and the PDI process that we do for this land is pre-delivery inspected. All the systems that use propane have been run and operated to make sure they activate and they work. All that's
No
been
leaks,
done.
huh?
And no leaks. We do an LP drop test, they call it, and with a manometer and check it to make sure there's no leaks. We've done that. This is your pointer to the tank you're using. That points to that one. If you switch to this one, then you switch over here to this one. I already had it running, so I put it on this one, and this one's on. I had it open this morning, just so that you know. Let me make sure. Yep. There's nothing you have to do. When you take the tanks out, you close the valves clockwise, counterclockwise. You undo the cleat that's up here. There's a butterfly cleat. You spin it so this bracket lifts up. Undo the green handles and take the tanks out. It's easier to do this on the ground than it is on the truck.
I had so many experience.
Because it's taller.
I use a stool and
Yep.
I kill myself taking it down when it's heavy.
When it's full.
Empty, it's okay.
Okay.
It's full, it's to put it back there.
Exactly.
When 20 years ago, I could do it like this.
Well, you just take your time. All right, all of this that you see copper lines is running through propane. That's what it is. There is a quick disconnect right there if you want to use a grill.
Oh, okay, for
Oh wow.
barbecue outside.
And it also
Barbecue.
has an on and off switch right here. That's on and off, and it's quick disconnect.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Did we have that before?
No.
We didn't
I don't
have
think
that
you had
before.
that. No.
Oh, that's
Not
so,
in 03, they didn't
That's
have
so
it.
cool.
All right. Outside electric. Plug into this. This is regular 115 amp. That works when you're plugged in the 30 amp, or it works when you're running the generator. Either one. Fresh water fill. When you're going boondocking, dry camping, you want a little water in your fresh tank. Where do you fill it? Right here with what? The white hose. You just stick it in there, turn it on. You can check to see if it's full by waiting till it blows out the top when it's full, or check the gauges inside by pushing the buttons, and when it's full, it's full. Okay? It is key locked for your protection. You have a key that works that. Access to your freshwater tank pump. That's your pump that pumps fresh water out of the freshwater tank. You do not use the freshwater pump when you're hooked up to the water at the campsite with the hose. You don't need it. But that's what you do when you're dry camping, or you're in transit somewhere and you stop for lunch at McDonald's. You say, I gotta go potty. So you turn the pump on so you can use the toilet. This is also part of your all winterization package. This is your valve that's used for bypassing the water heater. You also use this when you're using the antifreeze to run through the system. Right now, this little valve says winterizing system. It says normal. Normal is at the 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock position, which is where this valve is. If I'm going to winterize it, I want the pump to suck the antifreeze out of my bottle for winterization. Then I turn this up to the up and down position at 12 and 6. This has the hose that goes into the antifreeze bottle.
It sucks the...
And then when you turn the pump on, instead of sucking out of the freshwater tank, it sucks out of the bottle.
That's a good system.
1 gallon. That's all you need. 1 gallon.
The 1161, I used to put the coolant here. 3 gallons.
Don't have
and
to do
you
that.
pump it all over.
Nope.
And the pump is underneath the slide out.
Yeah, bad place.
Oh, bad place.
Bad place.
place.
Right here. And the bottle right here.
Wow.
Turn the pump on. Open all the spigots. When they go from clear water to pink, it's done. Including the outside shower. You're done. Okay?
The engineers at Lance, I'm thinking of everything.
It's about time. Water heater is a water heater. You've had one of these. Instead of it having the big metal 17/16 socket with the anode rod, it's just got a nylon cap on it, is all. This is started inside by the push of a button. You don't start anything out here. Everything's inside. Okay, and we're back towards the front. And that's the outside of your lamps. Now,
You know, looking at it, it's exactly, I think, the same dimension with the 1161.
What is this thing here?
Except probably the inside is...
what's that, hon?
The electric thing.
Yep, that goes to this, goes to the motor.
Yeah.
Make the motors operate. Now, like you did on the other one, when you get this on your new truck, I would encourage you to measure the height from the ground to the top of the antenna or air conditioner so that you know that it's 12.2 or 11.9. You got to know that.
Oh, the height, yeah.
You got to know that. Because
First,
New York and Pennsylvania's got some places that are 10
Parkways.
foot and you can't get through.
You know, the first time we drove the camper, I went to the Parkway and the bridge was so low. So the trooper came, six more trooper came, they closed all the exits so we can back up.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They were like a leapfrog, you know.
It's a good thing
Okay.
it's a good thing we didn't get a ticket.
They
No,
would
no,
have.
no,
Well,
no.
you know, in New Jersey and into New York, the Garden State Parkway, it's called,
yeah,
is for
so
cars
Parkway
only.
too. Yeah.
You can't go on there with this.
Yeah, it's
They
the same
won't
thing
give
in
you a
New
fine.
York. The same thing in New York.
New York's the
Belt
same way.
Parkway is a lot.
If it's a parkway,
Yeah,
you can't
no,
go.
you can't.
No.
That's why the trooper came.
They
They
close
stopped
all
the
the exit
traffic.
and you back up, you know, all the way from where we
I
started.
said, it's our first time. That's why they didn't give us a ticket.
Yeah, okay.
The sergeant didn't come, that's why we
Yeah.
didn't get a ticket.
So just make sure once it's on your new truck, measure it, okay? So that you know what it is. All right, that's the outside. The only other thing I mentioned to you is you do have a nice awning. It's up here. This awning is by the push of a button.
Yep.
It's not fully extended because we got this one next door. It goes out about another 3 feet. And you push the button, it says extend, you let off the button, it goes. If you need to stop it, you hit the button again. If you want it to retract, you hit retract one time, it starts coming in. You want to stop it, you hit it again. The only comical or humorous caution I give you with this is do not drive with this down the road with it out. That's number one.
I did that too when we got that.
Don't even tell me that. Don't even tell me that. It's a good thing I told you. Number two, when you're not outside camping, like you put this out, when you walk away from this to go take a walk on the beach or in the forest or leave it, put it in. When you go to bed at nighttime, put it in. Very susceptible to wind, very susceptible for getting a gust of wind that damage it. Just put it in if you're not here. Put it in.
Is it windproof?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, it's
no.
gonna
You know what I mean? Like
It's-
if
gonna
it's
be
in,
like
it's gonna automatically go in if it's.
I think it has a sensor on it,
A
but I wouldn't
sensor.
trust that for anything.
It's gonna be like a kite. You're gonna see it up in the clouds.
When Mother Nature decides to put things away, she throws it up on the roof, and that's $4,000
Oh,
later. Why would you
God.
want to do that? All right. Now, did you have the same brackets on yours as this one?
Yeah,
Or you just push this and it swings? No.
You lift it up.
No, that's the old type.
Yeah, it's
You lift it up in a cleat.
Yeah, you lift it up and then there's grooves here and you gotta choose which groove.
This is not like that. All you do when it's on the truck and you get it sitting on the truck,
Yeah.
you get the pressure off.
Yeah.
You push that and it swings in.
Yep, the old one was heavy too.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's grooves and you gotta
Yep.
align the grooves.
Sometimes they didn't line up. What I
Yep.
had to do sometimes, they get stuck, and I got up on them and jump up and down on them to get them to use the potty.
Yeah, to use the
I
potty.
can do that. All right, well, let's go in and see your new home.
Yeah, our home on wheels.
Let's go look.
Oh,
After you.
Oh! Wow!
Oh wow! Look at
This
this
is
face!
so big!
Oh my god!
Oh, nice!
Yes.
Oh, wow!
It looks like a Class C.
Nice.
Oh my
Oh.
Look at the
god!
room you have.
It's like Class C room.
It
This
is.
is so
Walk all the way through.
huge.
Take a
Oh my
look.
god!
Wow, this is so huge!
Wow!
Wow!
Nice. Lot of room.
Oh,
This is this is what I love. This sofa. I'm tired of sitting in the dining.
Yep,
This is
yep.
so
I can just-
nice!
Sit here, watch television.
Wow!
Wow!
Nice.
Nice!
I took this because of this.
Nice!
My other one is so tiny.
And it's longer too. It's long. I guess because
Hi.
of the extension. Wow!
Oh wow, look at the bathroom.
Kind of nice.
Wow, I like the color
Super
scheme.
Nice. Super nice.
Very
The
good.
color scheme is very nice.
Yes, it is. Very, very nice job.
Wow, they really did upgrade.
All right, while
And
you're
so-
standing there,
and it's so bright.
it's very, very
Really
bright.
did
And
upgrade.
it looks bigger because it's bright.
It's so bright.
All right, a couple things I'll point out to you.
Wow.
Here's a
So
storage
bright.
with a light, and these shelves are adjustable. You have storage in here. That's not adjustable.
Wow.
Over on this side, you do have a fire extinguisher. You can sit here if you want to for a couple minutes.
Oh.
You have a fire extinguisher here. That's a heat duct. This is a vent for your heater. These are light switches that run these lights. This one turns this one on as soon as you come in the door. These are these 3 position switches that I told you in the middle is off. One's amber, one's bright outside.
Oh, okay.
Docking lights are outside. Backup camera to turn it on and off. You have a camera mounted back there. Your monitor's up there that you fit it inside and plug it into your cigarette lighter in the truck and put it on the windshield, and then you can see behind you. In and out. When these slide rooms come in,
Can't go in.
this one comes in and that one comes in. This button is for this one because you can't climb in here
Yeah.
past it. It's got to be moved. So it's right here when you're coming in the door. You can move that in and out so you can get in. That one would be in, but you can get in. But that's for this one. That one's run off that remote. I told you a little bit about if the remote control.
Doesn't work.
There's 2 places to plug it in. Back there, and electronic jack remote that goes in there if
yeah.
you need it.
Oh, in the battery.
Yeah.
Goes
In
dead.
your Lance bag is a telephone cord
right
looking
here,
thing.
right here.
You plug it in there, and now you can make the jacks and everything work. Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
The old one, when the battery goes up, we gotta buy a
That's correct.
battery. We gotta buy a battery.
And then if you need to run the jacks of these slide rooms manually, you have a
So
manual
the-
button that you shut it off to manual. Just like those jacks, in order to op, you had to flip that little lever down to put it on manual.
Yeah.
You flip this switch down to manual so you can crank them in. Otherwise, it won't crank. That's in the electronic position.
Yeah.
Your battery's under here, right there.
Oh,
Right on the step.
nice.
There's room for 2, but you have 1. Okay.
You can always buy one.
If
Is
you
it gonna be just 1 or 2?
Just one.
Only 1.
if you do a lot of dry camping, I recommend
Yeah,
2.
two.
Yeah,
Right?
you're going to do dry camping.
So
a
you
lot.
just hook it up, right?
Yeah.
Just hook it
Yeah.
up and ready
No
to go.
problem.
No,
Ready to
you're
go.
gonna need another one because we're gonna stay in the state parks, national state parks.
Well, why don't you, if you want it done, why don't you tell them here because you're coming back tomorrow,
Yeah, just
they can have another one put in.
another
Yeah.
one,
Why
yeah.
don't you
Let's
do
put
that while
another
it's
one.
here?
Yeah, put another
Yeah.
one.
And they'll have time to do that for you. Okay?
Yeah,
Question.
we'll put another one.
Okay.
Why? It used to be like a glass window there. They took it out, huh?
Oh,
They used to, last year they had a,
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a problem.
Oh, really?
was a structural problem, maybe,
It
because
was,
no more wall, right?
yeah, but there wasn't much there, but there was some damage being done to the window by the slide rooms and all that, so they said, no, we're not doing it. All right, up here is for key hooks. You know what that's for? This is your awning light that's outside here, and this is your awning switch to operate it. And the way it works is real simple. On and off. Off is for the power going to it. On is on. If I want to retract this now, all I hit is retract,
Oh, wow, it's retracting.
and it retracts. It does it by itself.
Oh. Wow.
It's all in.
Wow.
Okay. All right, couple
Man.
things here. You just sit right there and have a good time.
Yeah, I am.
You pull these, and that makes that little part there. Watch. There you go.
Oh, wow.
You all right with your legs? There.
Oh man, it was like made for me. I'm a couch potato.
There's one for you. There's one for you. There's one for you. Light switch is up here for these lights above my head.
Nice.
See that? I turn that and it makes them dimmer. Or on or
Oh.
off. Okay?
I'm claiming.
Uh-oh,
I'm
she's
claiming
claiming.
this.
She's claiming.
That's it. I'm claiming
No,
it.
your door is claiming it.
And you know how to operate
wow.
these.
Your
Yep.
grandkids
It's
are
a
claiming
different
it.
now.
Yep, these come all the way down. Connect with the other one.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah. You used to have
Different than
clips.
the
They don't
yeah.
do clips anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have problems with the clips.
Wow,
All right.
very, very modern.
Any window that has red handles, emergency exit windows.
Oh, okay.
The way these work are real simple. You just open, 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 and open, and push them out. The little knobs allow you to open this window anywhere you want. The old ones had two places, 40%, 70%. These go 0 to 100.
Wow.
Complete opening.
So you can open it up just that much, and then crank it tight, and that holds it. That's the same with this window and that window.
keeps it from coming back.
Yes, that's correct. Okay?
Take
The
this.
table that you see here, this table can't stay here when this is working. But this comes over
okay.
across it. You can't
Yeah.
leave it there. Once you get set, you can leave it and then put the table up. Store the table in here, store the table wherever you want to store it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Wow. It's amazing. It's amazing what Lance have done with this camper.
Oh, that's the stairs.
Back of
Yeah,
your
Back of
ladder.
the
Back
stairs. The
of your
ladder.
ladder.
Yeah.
Wow.
The ladder. That's the crank. What are those?
I don't know.
Cover or something?
Yeah. Did you have these in your other one?
Yeah.
Snap
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
for the insulation for the
Yeah,
winter.
that's what these are
For
for.
winterize.
Yep. That's what that's for. All right.
I wonder what that is.
All right, we okay so far? Question?
Okay.
All right.
I'm just amazed, with
A lot of storage.
with the space, I mean,
There's a lot.
a lot of space.
But you know what? You'll fill it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, storage and storage. Kitchen. Light, fan. Stove, on.
Nice. We had a
Okay.
convection. That's the one I want.
Microwave. Convection microwave.
And I saved one more cabinet there
Mm-hmm.
for not having a microwave.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
I set the clock. Clock is set by hitting clock, number, clock. Microwave, air conditioner will only work when you're plugged in the 30 amp or you run the
The
generator.
generator. Yeah.
Okay? All right. That's a return for your heater. Storage
Whoa, that's a
underneath.
big one.
You know what this is?
Extension.
Mm-hmm. Nice sink.
Nice sink.
Pull out
Oh,
faucet.
wow.
Double sprayer.
It's plexiglass.
That's a good one.
And I mentioned this. See if I can do this for you here. I'll plug it in the 12 volt down here. See what it does. on. I think so.
Oh, it's a camera.
It's a backup camera, yeah. There's a camera mounted right back there, and that goes inside your truck.
That's a big help when
It
you're
is.
back.
It is. And then you have two little drawers here.
Spoons and forks. Oh, yes. It came with a thing.
Utensils.
Now let me tell you something else. This is important. Let's say the retail on this was $70,000. I wouldn't be far off, but let's say it's $75,000. Here's what you really paid for.
That
This clock is a Howard Miller.
it is Howard Miller.
Howard Miller. Howard Miller made grandfather and grandmother clocks for years, back in the 1800s. This clock is really $10,000.
That's the,
It's
The
a,
clock.
it's a collectible.
It's a collectible Howard Miller.
Only people that bought this model
can
get
get
it.
Howard Miller.
Only the 1172 gets this Howard Miller
Yep.
Wow.
that is made in. Well, I'm not going to tell you where it's made. But anyway, it does use a double A
I
battery.
thought it was Germany.
It doesn't say that. You'll have to look that up. But $10,000.
That's
Now,
right. $10,000.
this utensilware holder, $5,000.
Yeah, because it only fits in that drawer.
Only fits in that drawer.
That's right,
So here's
made for that drawer.
$15,000 of this value of this truck camper. So there's where your value
That's
is.
right.
There's where your
And
value
you can't buy that anywhere.
You can't buy that
No,
anywhere.
it's
You can't get a
manufactured.
Howard Miller clock with a
no,
lance. You just
no.
can't.
You gotta buy the lens first.
That's right. If you didn't buy the lance, you don't get the clock
That's right.
or the utensil tray.
Yeah, it's made for that drawer. What
That's
can you
right.
The
say?
utensil tray, you become a stockholder in
That's
Walmart.
you do. All right, and you know what this is? This pulls across if you don't have the light for skylight. Goes back. You have the snap ups here, snap ups here. This is the fantastic vent fan. You know how they work and operate. They are thermostatically controlled.
They're great.
Yeah. Now, I would recommend sometime that you have vent covers put on here and in the bathroom. Because that way you can leave this open all the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that. So, I would recommend sometime have it put on.
Only have
The vent cover.
The window that goes up and down.
Yeah, no, this just goes up and down, but the cover could stay on, then you could leave it open all the time, see. Now I can turn this on, and then when you do close it, it goes off by itself, as you know. Okay?
Oh,
All right?
okay.
Okay. Do this, turn this down.
Is this running on
Right on the antenna
antenna
on the
now?
roof. Yep.
Oh wow.
All right, we got some buttons over here. You might want to sit over here, my dear.
Antenna?
That way we can see all these
What do you mean
buttons.
antenna?
Antennas right here.
Oh, that's running on the antenna now?
It is.
Oh, wow.
Sitting right here. That's your picture.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
couple things you get. I'm going to spend just a little bit of time, not a lot. This is where you sit with your coffee and take a couple hours. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to waste your time.
Especially the solar. The first time solar.
First thing is Go Power. That
Oh,
is
that's
a
solar, yeah.
solar monitor panel. It monitors what the panel is doing. What it does is monitors and lets you know the sun's being brought in. It hits the panel. The panel does its magic and converts that into electric, which goes right down to that battery and keeps that battery charged. That's what it's for.
So we
That's
need
all
to-
it does.
We really need to.
It's not to use your Keurig coffee machine. It's not going to do your hair dryer. It's going to keep that battery from going dead, especially when you store the unit, if it's not stored inside. There's a couple buttons here. One is for battery A, battery B. There is a USB port. You can plug your phone into it and charge off that if you want to. It just mainly tells you what's going on, that right now the battery has got 13.8 amps coming. The panel is working, and when you do a couple of button pushes, it will show you where it'll show the sun, and it'll show it going tick, 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 tick to the panel, then tick, tick, tick down to the battery, showing you the track that it's going, just so that you know. But there's a manual in your bag. Spend a few minutes and read. That's all I'm going to tell you. Next in line is your convenience center. This, you had this on the oven. This is completely redone. It's a completely different battery. If I push it, instead of having gauges, it has these large blue lights that says that the battery is either 11.2 or fully charged, and when I hit it, it goes right to the top, so that means it's fully charged.
Yeah.
If I hit fresh water, it says it's 1/3. Black water is low or empty. gray is empty. They left a little fresh water in there for you, so you can use it.
The
Just put
bottle.
in yesterday. So you can use it to go home tomorrow. You'll have a little water to use, which is fine. Next is water pump. Water pump just came on.
There you go.
Oh,
Hear it?
Yep.
So that if I want to run water with that little 1/3 thing, I can do that, and I got water running. Okay? It's an on-demand pump like you're used to. It's off now because the pressure's off. If I open it up, it comes back
When
on.
you open it, it
Yep,
goes.
yep. All right, 2 water heaters, gas, electric. The gas, when you turn it on, you hear it go tick, 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 boom, and light.
Yep.
Takes about 30 minutes for it to heat. It lit now. It's already
That's
lit.
on electric now. Or
It's
which
on
one?
gas.
Oh, gas.
On
Okay.
gas. So if you're plugged in, you can also run it on electric. Electric
Oh,
doesn't make
okay.
any noise.
Yep.
Okay?
We only had the gas.
Yep, now you have
electric.
both.
The old one, yeah. Oh, save some propane.
Yeah, when you're at the
For the
camp.
water heater?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we have
When,
electric
oh,
when
man,
you're
out
at the campsite
Yeah.
Oh.
and you're plugged into
Yeah.
electric, anything you can use on electric, run it on electric because you
Yes,
pay for
because
it.
you pay
Oh
for
man,
it.
that
Yeah.
that
Won't that be a help?
that water heater on a propane
Uses a
overnight,
lot. Uses a
the
lot.
whole tank.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
Plus
good.
you have the heating. You know,
And
the,
it's cold.
the cold.
The heater is your biggest consumer of propane when it's cold. That's correct. So you can run it on either one. Now, you can
That's good.
run it on both electric and gas at the same time if you have quite a few folks taking showers.
Oh.
And you want the water to stay hotter longer,
Oh,
turn it on both.
good.
So you don't run out of hot water.
Yeah,
Oh,
Real
nice.
quick. Just remember, the gas heats the outside of the tank with a flame, like you're cooking a pot on the stove. The electric has an element in the tank, right in the water.
Right in the water.
So it does both. So as
Oh,
water's
wow.
coming
So-
in, it's getting cooked real
wow.
good.
That's
Nice.
another good engineering,
That's
yeah?
good.
Together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we used to like I go first because the
Yeah,
second
we-
one, the
we-
third one, no more
We
hot
always
water.
do the military shower.
Oh yeah, 5 minutes, wet,
Yeah,
turn it
that's
off, lather up, rinse off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you don't have to do
My,
that.
my daughter
Nice.
said, you know, Dad, I'm going to the public room there because
Yeah.
I don't want to do the
I heard that.
the quickie.
So that's what you got here. Generator start. The way you do, you hold the button.
That's not
It's not
bad.
noisy.
It's outside so you don't hear it. It's,
It's
not,
not
very
noisy.
big.
Ours, the old one
And
was
if I
small.
shut this,
Wow, that's not really
No,
bad.
that's,
not noisy.
No.
It's back down here.
Yeah.
And to stop it, push the button.
there's
hold
a
it.
little bit of this
Vibration
though,
at
but-
first.
but it's
At
not
first,
it's
only
not
when you
noisy.
start it.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah,
Wow.
not really.
Not too bad.
The hours was.
Don't go to California. You can't use it anymore there
Can't?
in California. I think when they signed the law.
Really? Well, I know that in most of the states at campgrounds, whether they're federal campgrounds or private, that you have
only
quiet
time.
times. You can
It's
only
only
go
time.
like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
You
You
have to shut
cannot
it
use it
off.
after 10.
10 or 11 o'clock, yeah. But that's how that operates.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay? Question?
No.
Good?
Good.
Good.
All right,
Good.
dinette, let's talk about it. Over your head is a control knob. Takes care of these.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, a dimmer there.
Yeah,
okay.
dimmer. Then you have those blinds up and down. You have the same type of window we just talked about.
Could have
Open
that
all the
now,
red
right?
ones.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
It's
It's
plexiglass
really
now,
nice.
right?
It's like a plexiglass. Now, in your manual, they will tell you and share with you what you clean it with. You don't clean it with Comet, anything
gosh.
anything aggressive, because it'll haze it up and cause a problem. So you don't want to do that. They tell you what to use: mild detergent, mild cleaners, and mild
Then
rags.
open
On it.
the other two.
Lift them up all the way, and that
It's
will
easy.
do.
Just lift all the red one.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Tighten this
Yep.
so it doesn't come back.
Right.
Tighten that.
You can
It
leave
stays
right here.
stays on.
Yep.
And then you're like, oh, it's easy.
Very simple to do.
Simple,
And then
simple.
crank it back the other way. Yep. Just opposite.
The old one, there was a jealousy type.
Yep.
You do like this,
Sometimes they'd break. This won't do that.
and there's a screen that I always have to fix the screen.
The screen is the one up in the top. If you put your hand up in the top and pull it down, that screen comes down. It's easier in the middle. Grab it in the middle, go all the way down until it touches the other one. So you could open the window, put the screen down, the bug's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
come in.
Open the
that's
window,
what
it's a
I'm
bug screen, yep.
Yeah.
And then you have the
And then lift both of them or one at a time. Doesn't matter what you do.
then you have the
Oh.
night thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Real nice. They did a
This
good
is
job.
really nice.
The quality, that's the lens has the
That's why
It
they
is.
wanted
Now-
lamps again.
If you don't use this for the dinette and you have somebody coming to stay with you and they don't sleep on the floor or on the sofa, then this makes a bed.
A bed.
And the way it does, there is a cleat on. Just take my word for it. There's a cleat under here that if I release the cleat and swing it down, the whole table goes straight down.
Just drop.
So what you do is lift these cushions. This goes down and fits on the little wood pieces.
There's a lip here. Right?
Yep, and then you put the cushions together and it makes a bed. Okay, just
5
that
feet?
simple. That's it.
5 feet,
That's
right?
it. All right.
5 feet can do it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Next in line, you do have the drawers.
Ooh, big. It's bigger now.
Bigger.
Yeah.
It's longer.
And then there's a button, my friend, that you push that locks it in place.
When you push.
Yeah. Okay. All right, question?
No,
No?
we're good.
Okay. Let's talk about the TV. Mind I sit here with you?
Sure.
Okay. All right. TV works just this way. I can take the power button, turn it off. Now it's off. Hit the button, power it, it comes back on. I'll show you. And I'll show you the process you do every time when you're using it.
Jensen.
That's all they use, Jensen. Jensen radio. You have a Jensen radio up in there with a DVD player in it, I think.
So I need to plug into the 30 amp for the TV?
Let me look and see. Hold on, I can tell you. I don't remember if this is 12 volt or not. Let me look. I've got the little gizmo that I pull on to move the TV, because you can't see TV from there. This
Oh, you
moves it
just
out.
swing out. Oh,
This is 12 volt TV.
oh, good.
You don't have to be plugged in.
So I can stay in the rest area and watch while they go shopping.
Absolutely. When they go to the outlets,
When they
you
go to the
watch TV.
outlet, I'll stay in here
Stay in here. It's
and,
12 volt.
and
hookup.
watch my games.
Watch your game. So what you do is, the first thing you do when you turn it on is you hit the menu button. We want to go all the way over to channel. So I'll go to channel. I drop it down to where it says air or cable. Well, air means the antenna, which is right above your head. Cables if you're plugged in the cable at the campsite. So I'm going to keep it where it is. I'm going to go down to where it says auto scan. Go back up. Auto scan. Hit the right button. And it says note. And I hit enter. Now it's going to start looking for channels.
Oh.
It takes a minute or two
So
to find it. When it finds them, they'll show up, and then you just change the channel on here up or down depending on what you want.
Air when there's no cable.
Right.
Cable is when you're hooked up to the cable.
Right.
Okay.
The antenna, that's a dome. That's the.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a-
it's the wing, I think.
Oh,
The
it's
little
the
wing that's
round
up
one,
there.
right?
It's either round or looks like an airplane.
Oh, okay. So it's either one, but it helps pick up the
Yeah.
the signals, right?
Now, you notice that it's got little lights and buttons. I can turn that off. If I flip that off, then the battery, the power to that antenna is off. If you do not see any lights at all on here, then the antenna is not energized. It will not pick up any channel.
Okay.
So, the attenuator is once you get your signal, there's no little blue light. The red light signifies that that is on. The more blue lights you can get, the more fine-tuned you get, means a better
Oh, okay.
picture.
Okay.
So if I turn the button, squeeze the button and turn this, it'll go 180 degrees in a circle. If I lose blue buttons, lose them, or I gain more, that's going to be a better signal. You see it get a little better?
Oh,
Yes,
so more
If I
blue
get away
buttons.
from it, well, it's not
Blue
quite
lights,
as bad.
yeah.
Right there is
There you
probably
go.
the best. That's telling me that's my best signal. So
We
it'll
used
pick
to
it. Right now,
crank it.
right now it says it's found 11 channels, 17 channels.
Dad, we
Just
used
sitting
to
here.
crank it.
Huh?
Remember?
No, that's
Used to
a
crank
that's a regular
That's going.
antenna. That's
Antenna.
going.
Yeah.
You don't crank anything up or crank anything down. Wherever you leave it, you just leave it.
26 channels now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Look at that. Okay.
Now,
so
closer to New York and New Jersey, you'll get 40 or 50 channels.
Wow.
In West Virginia, you won't get any channels. They don't have any TV in West Virginia. I'm convinced. 38 channels. Okay, so that makes this operate so that you know.
Okay.
Okay? And this does, you pull this little gizmo here, that swings it around so you can watch TV. Okay? Magazine rack, dust collector, spot that you'll drop stuff in here and it will be here when you trade this the next time. It goes into the abyss down there. It'll go down there forever.
Like a wishing well.
It's just throw it in there. She's gone.
Put the pennies in there.
You'll never find it. You'll never find it.
Wishing well.
Unless you use a vacuum cleaner.
It's a wishing well.
It's gone forever once it's in there.
Oh my God.
Heater vent, return for air. Okay? Question so far. Good?
Spice Rock.
Spice rack.
Good, good.
All right, let's talk about the refrigerator. Refrigerator's been
Spice
on.
Rock.
This is a Norcold. Now we got some more money invested because we had that plastic
that's
thing that was
$5,000.
$5,000. No, well, this is a more of a bargain. These are $100 a piece.
2 for $100.
2 for 1. That's right. Dollar Tree. $100 a piece. $100 a piece, and they're cold. They've been in there. I've had them all since
yeah. It's ready to go camping.
yeah, ready to go camping. Now, this refrigerator works this way. If I turn it completely off, my friend, it's in the off position. When I turn it on, it lights up and does a little sequence on its own. The first thing it shows you is that little plug.
Okay.
That plug says we're plugged into
It's
the
a power.
outlet. I can change the mode and touch the button. I can put it to gas if I want to only. If I put it on battery, I can run it on battery when I travel. If I put it on auto, I can put it on auto, and in the auto position, it means that it's on electric. If the electric goes off, it goes to gas. So, when you get ready to go camping with this, like you did your other one, you'll turn this on electric or gas first the day before. Let it get cold. Once you put your stuff in it and you get ready to go camping and pull out and leave, come in here and switch this to the battery. Come in, keep hitting the button to where it goes to battery and run it on 12 volt.
Oh.
That way you don't use propane. You don't have to be as concerned about the Bay Bridge tunnels because you're not running propane. Turn those propane tanks off, and now you're running on battery.
Wow.
And then temperature control here is 1 to 4. So wherever you want to set it, 3 is normal.
Yeah.
That's in the middle.
I like the graphic pictures, it's not confusing. I don't AC, DC, LP. I said, which is electric, AC or DC? So hard. It's hard to understand.
Now you got the plug.
Now
Or the flame.
You
or
see
the battery.
Yeah, you see the plug? That's electric.
That's electric.
You see the battery? That's
Yeah,
battery.
you got it.
The last time it was AC, DC, LP.
Now you don't have to worry about it.
And
It
it
actually
says-
shows you a picture.
And then error.
Error, yep. Well, this is designed for kindergarten people.
Yep,
So
yep.
that, you know, I can understand. That's a duck.
Yeah.
That's a fire truck.
Pictionary.
Pictionary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like friendly. What's that? All age friendly.
There you go. Your bathroom's your bathroom. I don't have to tell you too much about the bathroom. You have a shower,
but it's
a sink, and a
nice.
potty,
The shower
more room,
is nice.
dry
more
bath.
room.
not
Yeah.
wet bath,
Look
not
at the
semi-wet
space there.
bath.
No, and I like the
Yep.
shower. It's really big. You have more cabinets.
It's nice,
The
isn't
sink is
Yeah.
very
It's
big.
Big too. See this?
it? Yep,
The
big
sink
potty.
is very big.
Yep,
Nice
I
and
like
round.
the sink.
yep.
I
And it
used
has
to have
a
a
foot
very
level
small
potty.
It no more
Oh, it's
like
a
this.
foot.
No, not that
it's a
lever.
foot
Let me tell you
lever.
something. Listen to
It's
me
a
now.
foot lever.
Follow me on this. Whoever designed that lever on a hopper, number one was a guy.
Oh.
Because he wasn't very smart. we guys will pee on that thing. We pee all over the walls anyway. We'll stand there, and why you would put that back there where it gets stuff on it and then touch it with your
Touch
hand?
it
Why
with your
would you
hand.
do that?
Yeah.
You ladies are going, oh, I'm not even using
Yeah,
this potty.
exactly.
And
So-
there's 2 levels.
It's
One
that's
is to
right.
flush, one is
That's
to
right.
put water.
That's right. So now, this one you just use your
This
foot.
is, oh my God.
That's easier. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, right there.
So
Yeah,
what you do
clever.
to operate it, you step down on it about a third of the way. That opens the water valve, brings water in the bowl.
Oh,
Then you
okay.
push all the way down. It
Push all
flushes.
the way the flushes. Wow.
How about
This
that?
is so
Isn't
convenient.
that great?
So convenient.
Yeah.
The other one, it's spring loaded. Sometimes you're
Yeah.
afraid it's gonna break in the middle of the day.
Well, that I don't think is sanitary.
No, no.
Yeah, pee all
No.
over.
Pee all over the place. That's what we
And
do.
then you have
We're
to,
all over the walls anyway. I don't get it. All right, last electronic thing is your thermostat. Thermostat is here. The thermostat in this position says it's 70 degrees in here right now. It says off. The next button when I push it says fan low. That's for here, just circulate air. Next is fan high. That's a high speed fan. The next will say cool high. That's the air conditioner coming on high fan. The next is cool low. That's the air conditioner coming on with a low fan. Next is low cool auto. Next
Wow,
is
that's a lot of
high
selections.
cool auto. The next is heat, and it's off. When it's in the fan position, that means all it does is the fan of the air conditioner comes on and blows air around. That's all it does. It's not cold air, it's just air. When you go to cool low or cool high, means the air conditioner comes on, the compressor comes on, it starts blowing cold air. High and low is the speed at which the air is coming out of the unit. Low is a low fan speed, a little air. High is really blowing a lot of air. The next one is cool low auto or cool high auto. The auto means that when it's in auto position for that AC, these two upper arrows, up and down, you set the thermostat. And then it automatically will do what you want it to do. So you set the thermostat for 68 degrees, then it's going to run it at 68. And that works for heat or cool.
And cool.
Heat or cool. And then over here on the heat side, you just go to heat. You have electric heat. It runs off of heat electric. It also runs off of gas. Okay? And you set the thermostat to what you want. Now, here's one little thing I will share with you, which they may not have told you with the other one. When the temperature is above 90 or 95 degrees outside, ambient temperature, and the humidity is very, very high, 85, 90%. It's one of those days in New York that you come out, you just took a shower, you're dry, you step outside, and you need to go back in and take another one. And your hair just goes,
yeah.
When it's that hot, only run your air conditioner on cool high or cool high auto. Have a lot of air move through the air conditioner over the coils. If you don't, running it on low cool or low cool auto doesn't produce enough air to go over the coils. The coils can begin to freeze up and then the AC will stop. Because there's so much humidity in the air, it freezes. So, again, cool high, cool high auto when those temperatures get really high and the humidity gets high. Okay? Question?
Good to know.
The old one has a heat strip.
Yeah, this does too.
This
That's all
one
that
has
does. Yeah. That says heat electric. When you hit heat electric, that's where it's coming from.
Okay.
And the furnace runs.
And it's
down
tiny
here.
now. It's not like before. It was so bulky.
No, no.
You hit your head.
All right, then we have our converter
fuse
breaker
box.
panel. This is your breakers, the 30 amp side and 12 volt side. You had one of those in yours too. There's nothing you have to do with that. If you kick a breaker, you just come back and reset it like you do at home. Okay. All right. This is a step for you, climb in. Privacy curtain goes all the way across for when you have guests. Just remember you can't see TV with it closed.
But you can put a TV there, can you?
I'll say that again?
You can put a TV there?
No.
No, you can't.
No, TV swings out. That's what this is for. You do have a storage compartment here. You have a storage compartment there. There's a storage one up there. There's storage over here. And there's a closet over here. Hanging closet. Stereo speakers in the ceiling. Matches these for the TV and your radio. Emergency exit windows. Work the same as all of these with the red handles. There's no difference.
It's off.
It's off. AM, FM stereo radio with DV and CD player. It runs off that little thin remote.
Okay. Is that Bluetooth?
Yeah, it is.
It is Bluetooth?
It's Bluetooth. And it's Jensen is the brand.
Okay.
And
so
then
we
as
can
you know,
hook it
under
up
here
to
for part of
Spotify
it,
and everything.
They do have your pad. Just realize that this is hanging out. There's nothing underneath of you. Okay, so the bulk of the weight is back here. No matter what's going on up here, you can't tip it over. Sitting on the ground, 4 of us could be up in there. It's not going to tip over.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All the weight's back here.
Yeah. Because I always make the two front higher.
Yeah.
All
you
the
can.
time.
You can.
So
But you don't have to.
But now with the saddle, I put a saddle, it won't go anywhere.
No. No, you don't.
So this one is, you can put 4 people there and it won't tip over.
No. You got a lot of weight. You got these slide rooms.
Yeah.
2 slide rooms is
Yeah.
about, let's see, this one weighs about 800 pounds. The one in the back is probably
It takes
another.
a lot more weight to topple
You
this
got
down.
1,500 to 2,000 pounds in slide rooms that are back here on the main part. You can't tip this over. You can't. All right?
I like the color scheme. It's like so elegant. You know?
Oh, it is. It's very, very
It's like a
beautiful.
hotel there.
And then all the way at the,
like
up at
a
the top
hotel
up there is dust collectors.
Oh, okay.
That's where you collect dust up there. That's what that's for.
I know.
And you have the reading lights up there too. And then last but not least is this. This is your remote control that operates the slide rooms and operates the jacks. And it works as simple. Here's the way this works. You push these 2 buttons first and this will turn the green light on. Next, you hold the ACC button, both of these, for 4 seconds. Now I can run the jacks up. I can run them down. I can do 2 on this side over here, up. I can do whatever I want. To run the slide rooms in or out is only for this slide.
Only for the slide.
That slide
is
works
over
off of
there,
that one.
yes.
Right. So if I wanted to run this one in a little bit, I can do that and start bringing it in. If I want to take it out,
So
take it
that
back
one,
out.
as soon as you open,
Yeah, the switch
as soon
is
as
right
you
there.
get in, there's a
Because
switch
yeah,
there.
because you can't
Because
go
you have to
in.
get in, you have to get
Yeah.
in.
That's correct.
Can you go to the Can you go to use the restroom even if
With the
this
slide
is
room
only
in,
out? How about that one?
well,
No.
let's do this and see. This is the way we can tell. We'll bring the slide room in. I wanted to show you this. This is your backup camera. It's on.
good.
Okay?
So
Okay.
I hook up that in
In the
the
truck.
cab,
In
in
the
the
truck.
truck, in the cigarette lighter.
I don't think you can go in unless you just do it halfway if it's not raining.
No, you cannot leave it halfway.
Well, I'm going to bring it all the way in. I want you to see what it looks like when it's in.
Wow, this is a wide slide. Huh?
Hey, can you imagine, including the refrigerator is sliding in? Oh, you can't go in anymore.
Now, you could come in and eat lunch.
You can have
Yeah.
Come right here. You have to put this one out.
Yeah.
But then if you need to go potty, you just run this out about a foot.
Yeah, a foot.
Or get
yeah.
something out of the
Oh,
fridge.
it's still okay. Yeah, see, you can just go now.
Right
now
now
you
you
can
can go
go
to
in.
the bathroom, yeah.
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 Oh, so that's not bad.
No,
But this
no.
has to be always out.
So you can get the slide in and out unlimited, right? There's no problem with getting burned.
And you can run the slide rooms on the truck or off the truck. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
In other words, when it's on the truck, you can still operate the slide rooms. You with me? But some people go, well, I guess I can't, when it's on my truck, I can't run the slide rooms out. Yes, you can. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
You can run both of them or one of them. Obviously, this one's going to have to come out to come in.
Yeah.
If you're just coming in for a minute, just to get something here in the kitchen, that's the only one you have to pull out just
Yeah.
enough to get by. But if
But
you're going to
it's
use
good.
I would put the stand down.
if it's just for a minute, you don't need to put anything down.
Okay.
I wouldn't. If I was going to eat lunch
Just eat
somewhere for an
lunch
hour,
in the rest
yeah,
area.
I wouldn't put anything down.
Yeah, you should not.
Now, if
It's
I'm
on
going
the
to spend
truck.
the night at
It's
a
on the truck.
rest stop or at a Walmart parking lot for the night, then I'd run the jacks to the ground. But just to go in and have
But
lunch,
you
I
don't
wouldn't put
have to,
anything.
right? You can even sleep overnight
Oh, yeah.
with the jack.
As long
In
as the
case you
truck
wanna
is
go
there.
fast, you know.
Yeah, you don't need to put jacks down at all.
As long as you have the truck, the
Right.
truck in the front.
Once you put the turnbuckles on it and the truck is all hooked up, you don't have to do anything else. Not just stay in it for an evening or for an hour. But if you're going to spend the weekend in
Yeah.
it, then I'd say put the jacks down.
Because she said that once it's preset, then it's there.
Or if you take the truck out, you know.
Well, yeah, then you
the
got to do
camper,
it.
then you gotta
if you're going to
take
use
it
the
out.
truck. Just remember that if you do put the jacks down while it's on the truck, you get ready to leave in the morning, make sure you run the jacks up. People forget that and they bend all 4
Oh,
jacks.
yeah, they drag it.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. So that's your brand new Lance 1172. Beautiful coach.
Beautiful.
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 I
You
can
made a
believe-
great decision.
I can believe how they made this much space.
It doesn't seem like you're in a truck camper.
No,
No,
It
it's
seems
so
like we're in a Class
nice.
C.
it's Class C. That's what I was saying
Yeah.
before. It seems like you're in a Class C. Look at the bathroom.
Yeah, that's my
On the
first
truck,
thing.
Some bathrooms don't even have it. Some
Some
Class C's
wet
aren't that
bath.
big.
Some
On the
bathrooms
truck.
is wet
It's on the
bath.
truck.
It's
you
on
know?
a truck.
That's why I don't want a Class B.
Wow.
Yeah.
Class
This
B
is
is wet
this is
bath.
dry bath, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Even
love
the Class
Class
B, all the Class B, they don't have this
I mean,
The
style.
So-
Class B's, they're very skinny.
Oh
and you
no,
gotta
yeah,
move around.
yeah, no.
This is a
no.
full bath.
And you can actually, I'm so happy now that we saw that we can go in and out
Yeah.
the rest area, you know?
Any questions? Any questions? No?
I don't think so. I can get your number so when I have a
I'm
question.
gonna give you a number.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2 cards. How about that?
when I'm camping, I'm gonna call you.
That's
I'm gonna
me.
Say, I'm gonna say, Will, I don't know how to do this.
Now, let me tell you when you'll try to use that card.
Okay.
You'll try to use that card Monday through Friday after 6 o'clock.
After 6 o'clock.
You'll
Oh.
try to call Saturday after 4:30, and you'll try to call Sunday you won't get anybody. All you'll get is the answering
Answering
dude on
machine.
there, Outdoor John. You'll get that guy. Well, that
Okay.
don't help you much, does it?
No?
I give you my card. That card rings right here.
Oh, okay. Now you have.
yeah.
Now after
Chaplain.
6 o'clock,
Now
we're
you
on
got the
weekend.
hotline.
Now we got the hotline direct.
Now you
So
got
now
the
you can
hotline.
contact me and say, Will, we got a question. How did this go in or how's it go out? And then I'll help you.
Chaplain. Wow, look at that. Good guy.
So that's your brand new Lance
Yeah, I
11.
love it. I love
Wow.
it. I love it.
Nice.
Congratulations to both of you.
I love it. Oh, what's this? A big different
Oh,
from
yeah.
my other 2003.
So my understanding is when they get done with your truck today, you're going back home.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to leave that truck there. You're going to come down with the other
Yeah,
truck
the
with
other
the
truck.
other Lance
Yep.
on it. Then you're going to offload that Lance and put this on your older
Yes.
truck.
So it's the same tie down. We can actually
Yeah,
load that old one with the same tie down, right?
I would think so. You might have to make a little adjustment because they may not be identical.
Mm-hmm.
But you may have to undo them a little more or a little. I don't know. But we'll deal with that when you get here tomorrow.
Okay.
Won't be a problem. Any questions? Happy?
Any question?
You like
I'm
it?
very happy.
Good.
Waited for
It's-
7 months and it's
so-
all
it's-
worth it.
It is.
Yeah, we ordered it September.
Yeah, takes a while.
Yeah, September.
People ordering right now won't get them till October.
Yeah,
November. Even
December.
now.
She said December.
Yeah.
It's so
That's what Danny
spacious. It's so light. It's bright.
And it's well built.
Well
quality
built.
is there.
Quality.
That's what it is. Lance is really quality.
And now this is all aluminum. Ours was all wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
When they first made it, it's all wood.
Yeah. Not much
Frame.
wood.
Now this is aluminum. This is like
The only thing I miss is my pantry.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's
They
it
don't-
here.
They don't
took
have
that
any
out of
more.
the
pull-out.
The
yeah,
racks,
the pull
the
out.
racks.
Yeah.
They could put one in here. They've talked about that, putting a pull-out
Yeah.
rack there or the bottom. They haven't done it, but they talked about
Yeah,
it.
that's what That's
Ours
the
was
only
on
thing I
that
miss.
side.
Yep, that is correct.
But I'd rather have a big
all the potato chips
bathroom.
are there.
I'd rather
I
have a
know.
big
all
thing
the
than
peanuts.
yeah.
All the paper
That's right.
Everything
paper
was
package.
there.
Yeah.
Well, very good. If you don't have any
Yeah.
questions at this moment, I'll escort you folks back in.
So Bluetooth.
And then what I'm going to do is button it all back
Okay.
up and get it ready for you tomorrow. So,
Okay, thank you,
congratulations.
thank
It's
you
good
very
they
much.
gave us the expert to explain all
They
this.
say that. I don't know about all
Give
that.
us, oh, they have camping here.
Overnight camping.
Oh, in here?
Right there.
So what we need to do is identify the part,
This is overnight camping.
see how soon we can get from Lance to know
then we do
how fast we can get it. So we know we need to get it from
Amber, who takes care of our tech guys,
The only
parts.
wood
We have this young lady who takes care of our warranty administrator. This is Lynn. She's in another office.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Doing things like that.
Maybe.
Miss Debbie and Mary also take care of parts for our folks.
It's like a family.
Bruce is also with
Little
Lynn,
family.
who's one of the warranty administrators.
Now we belong to the family. Cute.
The flat hose, you know, the collapsible hose.
Oh yeah, we've got those. When you're out now, a lot of the campsites are
Oh
only
yeah,
50.
Dad.
Yeah.
Dad, yeah.
You need a 50 to 30 if you don't have one. Because you'll get there and they say, they asked you, what kind of RV do you have? How big is it? What are your power requirements? You say, I have 30 amp. Well, a lot of them only have 50 amp service now. So you can't plug this plug that you have. Yours looks like that. You can't plug that into it. So you have to have a 50 and then you can plug into it and you're fine. So just keep that in mind.
So
And
they're
then,
most, yeah. Oh, my question is,
yeah.
The power.
you need a,
Power.
like a breaker or
Yeah.
what do you call that? The surge?
The power surge.
Protector.
Surge
type of-
protector from the
Yeah,
the.
you, that it plugs into the
Yeah,
box and you
in the
plug
box,
it in.
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
out right now. I don't have any. They range anywhere from $125
Yeah.
to $300.
Yeah.
When you start camping, get one. A 30 amp.
Yeah, we
Surge
had
protector.
to.
How many rating? They sometimes it's like 1,800,000.
Oh, I don't know. It
1800.
doesn't matter. The
Oh,
rating
okay.
doesn't matter. I think the higher the rating, the more expensive it is. So if you spend anything money wise between $150 and $250, you're covered. You're covered.
Okay.
You're covered.
Don't get the the cheap one.
No, no. And the only other thing that I recommend to you is this. If you plug this in at home, just to trickle charge the battery, of 30 to 15 works.
Oh, okay.
You can plug an extension cord in it and plug it in the garage, and that'll trickle charge the battery.
Oh yeah, we need that one.
Okay, get something
Yeah.
like this. Do not buy these. These are no good. Those are no good. These are great. Okay?
Yeah, we need that one.
And then all the other stuff you can look around. There's toilet tissue, there's sewer hoses. On the other side is the water hoses.
Yeah.
There's blocks over there for leveling, whatever you want. Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, we need
So,
the
enjoy-
thin, the
Enjoy
flat
your
one.
time.
Yes.
Congratulations to you. It's been an honor and a pleasure to meet you and take you
We'll
through
see you
this little
tomorrow.
adventure. I hope you had a good time, learned a little bit.
Yes.
Oh.
And
We learned a lot actually.
I'll probably see you tomorrow because I'm here doing schoolings tomorrow too, so I'll probably see you tomorrow
Yep.
when you come in.
Okay.
Congratulations,
Great,
my
great.
friend.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you,
And to
thank
you,
you,
my
thank
dear.
you.
That
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Amazing, amazing what they did with that.
They did a great job.
And you very good.
Well, you're very kind. I'll let Danny know
and,
we're
we had
done.
a good schooling.
Yeah.
You had somebody took care
Are
of
you
it.
gonna write us a diploma for
I
this?
can, yeah.
We
yeah.
can show it to lunch.
You can show it to Lance.